Hi everyone. Today we will be talking about some of the best LLMs that were released in 2024 and that too were in different categories. So starting off with the best open source LLM that has beaten almost all the models on different benchmarks, that is DeepSeek V3. It was released late in 2024 and has outperformed every other open source LLM, be it Llama 3.1 405 billion model or the Quen series. Not just that, it even competes with closed source models like GPT-4o, Claude 3.5, and is completely open source. And if you don't have that much of an hardware, it also provides you with a free chat UI access as well. Next is best image to video model. From my point of view, it's Tencent's Huion video because it is completely open source and the output is great. It even shows the benchmark results in which it has beaten some of the major models in the field. Now you might be questioning me why not Google View 2. It is definitely better in the examples that we have seen, but it is not open source. Also, it has limited access, so it hasn't been tested that much as compared to Tencent's Huion video. So I feel in this case, Tencent's Huion video takes up the award from my end. Talking about the third one, best reasoning LLM. No doubt it is Gemini 2 Flash Thinking Experimental that came in the fourth quarter of the year and has ranked 2 on LM Arena, beating models like OpenAI Oven. Available for common use, so basically you can go to Google AI Studio and use the model for free, though it is not open sourced. QWQ Marco Over have quality issues, but they were open source that were released by Alibaba. So if you're looking for an open source option, QWQ and Marco Over can be a go-to solution. But I think talking about the best, Gemini 2 Flash Thinking Experimental is the best right now. Now, the best image generation model, hands down, it is Flux. Because to be honest, I do have some sort of a bias for Flux as well. I have been using it since 6 months since it has been released. It is open source and it is released in various versions. I can find almost all the fine-tuned models. You can generate sketches, you can generate photorealistic images. All the different versions are available. The model is also available in three versions: Snell, Dev Pro, and Pro 1.1 as well. And it's still very handy to use. Talking about best coding LLM, I think Gemini 2 by Google. People have been giving some rare reviews about the model on Reddit itself that it is so far the best code quality model that has been released. Talking about the open source, I think this award will go to Quen 2.5 Coder because it is open source. Not just that, it comes in various versions as well. So even if you don't have enough hardware, you can run the smaller versions. A special mention to Claude 3.5 Sonnet, which was a leader or for most of the part of 2024. Talking about best small sized LLM, I think this is hands down Microsoft's 5.4. What a model! It supports all different modalities as well, and the model size is very small. I think it's not even comparable to GPT-4 and Claude. It would be about 100th their size, not 100. I think 150 or 160th their size. Very small model and very handy as well. Best multi-modal LLM, I think Gemini 1.5 Pro. I have been using Gemini 1.5 Pro for a very long time now, and it is crazingly good. I think right now the best, and you can use the model for free on Google AI Studio as well. Now talking about the best audio cloning or TTS model, from my point of view, it is F5 TTS and Fish TTS. They are open source. The output is quality audio clones. So you cannot just generate a TTS, but audio clones can also be generated. So much so that I even generated a Udemy course out of F5 TTS and no one is able to detect. And it can work with consumer grade hardware as well. So I don't have much GPU, but still F5 TTS and Fish TTS works quite fine. Talking about the most popular LLM, I think that award should go to Meta Llama 3 because it was one of the biggest tech firms which has released open source quality LLMs. Before that, it was not the case. It has got tremendous support, I must say. The internet is filled with Llama 3.1, 3.2, 3.0 fine tuning, and how different use cases can be done using it. YouTube is full with videos, so got a great community support. Also, it comes in various sizes. So even can run on CPU, can run on GPU. They have the biggest model ranging from 405 billion to a small model with 1 billion parameters as well. So this is crazingly good, and that is why the most popular LLM should go to Llama 3. And now the bigger award, the best LLM of the year. I think that should go to OpenAI GPT-4o and Anthropic Claude 3.5 Sonnet. I'm not following just the benchmark. Just remember that I think they were the game changers, and most of the buzz came around these two models only. A special mention to Claude 3.5 Sonnet, which took coding to another level in 2024, so much so that now everyone is quite afraid that they might lose their job as well. They haven't thoroughly tested. I think this is also very important. All the new models might be breaking the benchmarks, but they haven't been used that frequently as you will talk about GPT-4o and Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So I think the best LLM of the year should go to OpenAI GPT-4o and Anthropic Claude 3.5 Sonnet. This is completely my views, and I think you are completely okay if you differ with this. But I think this is the compiled list of what I feel about the year. The year has been crazingly good, and I think I can't just wait for new releases in 2025. So stay tuned. Thank you so much.